I think even went better than the first one, because then people were more relaxed, were more accustomed to the project, and at that time the tempo was much faster than the initial part.
What we have been doing on group discussion has been received or has been perceived by the people. They are on the way to improve their method of processing and marketing.
One thing we'll be able to gain from this is that we have built the confidence of the people to be able to protect themselves. And that's the actual key strategy in control and containment of outbreaks of diseases among poultry.
Once you empower people themselves, not just government structures, then sustainability then is more assured. Within the project design, the fact that you are interacting with the communities, so you have created some mechanism of sustainability.
Like before, I believe that when you have birds or when you rear birds within your environment or in your house, if there is any sudden death that occurs to that bird, you have to eat it. But now they've told us that that type is not good. That one can, the diseases in the birds can even transfer to us. So that one is one aspect which I've given.
It's not a question of counting buildings or the roads built by a project. It's by how much the idea, the philosophy behind biosecurity has spread. If you look at, we have the number of people that were trained in the concept, the interaction of these people with the communities. I mean, the number of people that come around and want to be involved in the conduct of a focus group discussion or participatory disease search activity. It just goes to show you how much the communities have been exposed to an idea. An idea within the human mind perhaps is bigger than any road that can be built or any building that can be built.
Wannan abun da muke dauka, kun zo kun tambaye mu, mun gane abun da kuke nufi, mu kula da kayayyakin mu kajin mu, kar mu sake idan mun ga rashin lafiya, kowa ya fahimta, yayi maza ya kebe abunda wannan wanda bai kamata ba duka ya kauda shi a cikin masu lafiya. Shine dai na fahimta a ciki daga wannan abu.
People have started seeing that the kind of way they are living with their chickens now is much better than before. They have less death. They see that there are improvement even in their husbandry system because of the little advices that they have been given and the practical things that have been demonstrated and also taught to them.
I feel elevated. I feel proud because the way, although I know that I'm an expert in that field, but the way I handled the trade today was very impressive.
We have achieved to strengthen government capacity. We did not duplicate, because one of the common problems in Nigeria where you have repeated activities that tend not to reinforce each other. Here, this project has further reinforced what government has put in avian influenza control. Now we are talking about biosecurity, which covers not only avian influenza. And this biosecurity at the lowest level of production that supplies the greater number of birds to our markets. So strengthening of the government capacity in the states, in the local government that we have done is also one big achievement of this project.
We've been able to build their capacity up in terms of content, in terms of knowledge, in terms of equipment. We're able to build their capacity up. A lot of them did not know how to use, ICT equipment. The FAA was able to give them some of these things, train them how to use them, train them how to network, the communities and the focal persons. I think it was quite a worthwhile experience for them.
A lot of the activities that are going on in terms of rearing of animals and whatnot is right away within the community, except in some cities where you have what we call peri-urban production. But a lot of veterinary activities are rural-based. So I think this project has succeeded in bringing the veterinary service close to the communities.
I want to appreciate the efforts of FAO in this particular aspect, which has made the issue of biosecurity to be at the doorstep of the rural people. And these rural people are the custodians of keeping the local birds. They are people that are not even aware about diseases, but now biosecurity issue is now at their doorstep. They now know what it is if they are going to keep poultry. If their neighbor has poultry, they now know what to do. They know what to tell such a person on what to do. So it's a step forward. We really appreciate their efforts.
Bringing down this type of program to my state, to my local governments, and to those communities, I really appreciate it, because I've complained, I said before they did this, that has been my complaint. I used to tell people that we always concentrate on the bigger poultry, that nothing is done to the small ones, people rearing it for, for their eating, for gift and others. Now what about those people hearing 5, 10, 20? Nobody bothers about them. But when this FAO come on board, they now want to look at what they can do. What about those people rearing 5, 10, 100? That those are the people they want to concentrate on, and they are going to the rural area, dealing with the grassroots, which is our homework. We are to do with the people at the grassroots, and thank God, out of numerous communities that we have in my local government area, thank God for those 3 local governments that were opportuned of the program.
There are only 3 states involved now, and there's a need to expand beyond that. 3 states. That's about less than about 10% or so, or 12% of the whole, states in the federation. I expect that this will be extended to other states. Secondly, the states involved, I expect that the knowledge imparted in the participants would be utilized to further train people in the local government areas, to get the key actors in poultry production and consumption to actually understand what biosecurity means and get them to toe the line. That is, produce hygienically, market hygienically, consume, hygienically.
We are piloting. We have managed to develop the method. We have tried the method. So we have something that can be replicated. And if you look at the objectives of this project, is the development of the methodology. And so this methodology has been developed. So it is now left for government and others, interested donors or partners to replicate this project.
I absolutely believe that other states will benefit from this program. And I also see the possibilities of other states even trying to emulate and do something similar, even not with assistance or from their own.
Our belief, our hope is that government will follow up by replicating these initiatives, these pilots, and communities will adopt it, implement it, and the results, the multiplier effect to the economy, into the livelihood of poor farmers will be massive, and then will complete the cycle.
Sustaining this philosophy is an important component of sustainability. But we talked of sustainability at about 3 stages. 1, sustainability in terms of replicating the pilot. Then sustainability in terms of promoting the philosophy of the project. That is promoting what people can do for themselves that is feasible, that is practicable within their means, where they don't have resources to do much more than that, and what they will be able to continue to do.
The fact that people in those communities appreciate the reasons and the need for biosecurity at that rural level is one legacy I think this project will be behind.
We would like to be remembered as a primary partner of the federal government and who have succeeded in controlling the disease, avian influenza in Nigeria. Because we went from, if you like, from avian unit to ECTAD unit, from dealing with the federal government, and then we went to the lowest level of the community, which was severely affected by the avian influenza.
I think the greatest legacy of this project is transmission of knowledge to farmers, empowerment of farmers in terms of knowledge, how to implement biosecurity initiative. And for us, this is the main legacy. And with this knowledge comes commitment from government, commitment from the community. They are participating, they are involved, they are excited about the results. So this is one of the most important achievements and legacy among this project, is the community being entitled with good knowledge about biosecurity and their willingness to participate. They are, at this stage, they are even providing accommodation for the main veterinary offices. The communities themselves, they are volunteering their own infrastructure to be part of this process. Government is investing in human resources and equipment. So we see a lot of excitement, or commitment, political will, and the community itself is participating. This is the main legacy of this project.
This project, since it's community-based, is going to be to the benefit of our people, because that's the ultimate.